Hey everyone, my name is Man Utd.
I'm KFC Dad, and this is the Man Utd YouTube channel, and these are the Premier League predictions for week number
23.
Yes, guys, we do have a third member of the team, and his name is, he's a walking, talking dog, and his name is
Wesley Schnauzer.
If you didn't understand that, Wesley Schnauzer is his name. Yeah, and he will be giving his predictions for week 23 as well. Let's first do the scores from last weekend, and in third place with 112 points is
Man Utd.
Yes.
I'm doing okay.
Well, you're third place, mate.
No, I'm about 6 away points from Wesley Schnauzer.
Yeah, well, we're going to come to Wesley Schnauzer now. He's in second place with 118 points.
Wow.
So you're just 6 points behind him. But steaming ahead still is KFC Dad with 153 points.
How many points I need to get you, Dad?
You need a lot of points to catch me up. Right, so that's the scores on the doors for the last week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
To the Man Utd. Come on. Let's get 50 likes on this one, please.
50 likes, please. Okay, guys, let's dive into the predictions. And the first game number 1 is...
It's 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday.
And it is...
Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest.
Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. Two sides that are doing really, really well. Nottingham Forest sit third in the league at the moment. In their last 5 games, they haven't lost a game. They've only... they've won 4 of them and then drawn 1 of them. And that was against Liverpool. So they are smashing it this season. You know, you can't argue with that.
And Bournemouth could get in the Europa League.
Bournemouth are doing well as well. And, you know...
something calling me. Bournemouth beat Newcastle 4-1.
They did very, very well against a very good Newcastle side. So what's your prediction for this one then?
3-1 to Forest.
3-1 to Forest. I couldn't decide who to pick from this one, so I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Let's see what Wesley Schnauzer thinks about this game.
Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. 2 teams that are in fine form. Nottingham Forest, third in the league. Who would have thought, eh? I think this will be a 2-1 win for Nottingham Forest. I think they are really doing well and will have just a bit too much for Bournemouth.
Game number 2 is...
It's Brighton Albion versus Everton.
Yes, Brighton and Hove Albion versus Everton. Now, Brighton, in their last game, they won
3-1
against Manchester United.
And Johnny Ruta, he scored...
Jorginho Ruta.
Yeah, he scored 3 goals in a row. Absolutely amazing player.
Yes, he did come over from Leeds United, and he's doing very well at Brighton at the moment. Now, Everton, David Moyes, the manager there now, got his first win
against Tottenham Hotspur.
Against Spurs, yeah. Didn't expect that, but yes, he did get his first win, and they have, they're a little bit above the relegation zone. What's your prediction for this one?
I'm going for offsetting Everton. 2-1 to Brighton Albion.
2-1 to Brighton Albion. I've gone for Brighton as well, and I've gone for a narrow 1-0 win because Everton are very good at defending, and I've gone for a 1-0 win for Brighton.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley, what are you predicting, mate?
Brighton versus Everton. Everton winning their last game. Is it the David Moyes effect starting to work? I don't know, but Brighton are a very good side. They've won their last 2 games. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here.
Game number 3 is...
It's Liverpool versus Ipswich Town.
Liverpool versus Ipswich Town, in case you didn't understand him. Right, Liverpool, top of the league at the moment, and they won their last game.
They won 2-0 against Brentford.
Yeah, doing very well in the Champions League as well.
They won last night 2-0.
Yes, they did.
2-1.
Yes, they did.
Mo Salah scored and Harvey Elliott scores.
I didn't watch that game. I guess you did. Yeah, so Ipswich Town. like Leicester City, they're in the bottom 3. They lost their last game 6-0 against Man City.
They got smashed.
They did get smashed. I didn't expect that scoreline. I thought
Man City fan was in Ipswich to get battered everywhere they go.
Well, yeah, they do, but we do as well, and Southampton do as well. So, right, let's go for our predictions. What are your predictions for this one?
I'm going to go for 3-0 to Liverpool.
3-0 to Liverpool. I've gone for a Liverpool win as well. I've gone 3-1 to Liverpool.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wes, what's your prediction?
Liverpool versus Ipswich Town. Liverpool are top of the league. Ipswich Town got thumped 6-0 by Man City in the last game. I think Liverpool should win this 2-0.
Game number 4
It's
is
Southampton versus Newcastle.
yes, Southampton, bottom of the league at the moment. They lost their last game, didn't they?
Yes, against 3-2 against Forest.
But they did play well in that game, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just like us and
Ipswich.
yeah, you know, the 3 teams that came up aren't doing very well at all at the moment. Newcastle were on a great run, but they were halted by Bournemouth and they lost 4-1 in their last game, didn't they?
I think Newcastle will go back on the wins.
I think so.
Yes.
What's your prediction then?
I'm going 4-0 to Newcastle.
4-0.
I think Isaac will score.
Well, I've got to go for a Newcastle win as well, and I've gone for 2-1 to Newcastle. I think it won't be that big a scoreline, and it was good to see that Isak didn't score in the last game, because then that would have made it 9 out of 9 consecutive games he scored, and he would have got closer to Vardy's record, but he didn't. So that was good. So, what's your prediction for this one?
I said 4-0 to Newcastle.
Oh yeah, you did just now. God, I'm getting absent-minded. Yes. Okay, so that's game number 4, and Wesley Schnauzer.
Southampton versus Newcastle United. Southampton still bottom of the league, still winless, and only have 6 points. Newcastle, they did lose their last game to Bournemouth, and they lost it 4-1. I think this will be a 2-2 draw, because Southampton did play well, but still lost against Nottingham Forest in their last game.
Game number 5 is
It's Wolves versus Arsenal.
Wolves versus Arsenal. Yes. Now Wolves, they did have that manager bounce, and now they've lost 3 in a row. And is the manager bounce?
The bouncing gone off.
Bounce has gone off a bit, but they have played some tough teams in their last 3 games. Their last game was against Chelsea, and Chelsea won that 3-1. What's your prediction for this? Oh, no, what about Arsenal? Arsenal are doing well, haven't they? They're second in the league.
Got a draw.
They got a draw in their last game
against Aston Villa. They were winning 2-0.
Yeah.
And Aston Villa came back for 2-2 draw.
Yes, we did watch
that game.
We did watch that game, and yes, it was a good comeback for Villa. The Villa.
The Villas.
Yeah. So what's your score prediction for this, mate?
3-1 to the Arsenal.
3-1. I've gone for an Arsenal win as well. I've gone 2-0 for Arsenal. What about Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction, mate?
Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Arsenal. Wolves have lost their last 3 games as the new manager bounce gone from Wolves, and will they win their next game? Arsenal are second in the league, drew their last game with Aston Villa, and I think this will be another Arsenal win, and it will be 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Game number 6 is
Manchester City versus Chelsea.
Man City versus Chelsea. A good clash this will be.
Pep Guardiola and Enzo Maresca.
Yes, the student and the master will meet at the Etihad. Now, Manchester City, they won their last game. We've already mentioned it against Ipswich Town, 6-0, scoring a lot of goals there. Are they back?
They are back to come back. and do it be an underdog, Dad.
And Chelsea, after having a little bit of a blip, they went back to winning ways against Wolves 3-1. Are they back?
I think yes.
So what's your prediction for this one, mate?
2-1 to Man City.
2-1 to Man City. I've gone for a 5-goal thriller. I've gone 3-2 to Manchester City on this one. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
He's here.
He's here. Go on, what's your prediction, mate?
Possibly the clash of the weekend. It is Manchester City versus Chelsea. The master taking on the student at the Etihad. In this one, I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
Game number 7 is...
It's Crystal Palace versus Brentford.
Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Crystal Palace are doing well. They've won their last 2 games. One against us and then they won against West Ham.
Yes.
In that London derby. Brentford, they lost their last game against Liverpool.
Do you think this is a rival's, Dad?
Anyway, it's another London derby and anything can happen in a derby.
I can't see no one winning this one. I'm going to say 2-2 draw. A Denver to Denver.
Right, so you go for a 2-2 draw. I've gone for a very, very narrow 1-0 win for Crystal Palace. So, well, let's go over to Schnauzer.
He's here.
Schnauzer, what's your prediction, mate?
Crystal Palace versus Brentford. 2 similar sides. Crystal Palace have done well and haven't lost in their last 5 games. Brentford did lose in their last game against Liverpool 2-0. On this one, I've gone for another draw. I've gone 1-1 to this game.
Game number 8 is...
It's Spurs versus Leicester City.
Yes, Tottenham Hotspur versus Leicester City. Sunday kickoff, our team. Now, let's go start with Leicester. Leicester have lost 7 in a row now and not doing well at all. In the transfer market, we've just signed 1 player, so no reinforcements. We've got a few injuries.
And Spurs only signed 1 player as well.
Well, Spurs are in turmoil as well. And some people are saying this is a relegation 6-pointer.
And so, you know, it's it well. And Spurs fans are not happy with the Ange.
Yes, they are not happy with their manager. They've been some disgruntled fans voicing their opinions on the manager because he likes to play just one way and he won't deviate from that one way.
And also, Spurs fans are not happy with their owners.
Well, they've not been happy with their owners for a long time. But it's I don't know.
They are playing tomorrow in the...
Will Leicester lose the 8th game in a row, or will Leicester win?
Will win.
Well,
come on, you foxes. Let's be positive, Dad.
Yeah, we're in this cycle of not winning. So I don't know, mate. So what have you gone for?
2-1 Leicester.
2-1 to Leicester. Well, my heart says we're gonna lose our 8th game in a row, but my head says we're gonna lose our 8th goal, but my heart says we're gonna win. So I'm gonna go with my heart like I did in the last one, but it didn't work out. I'm gonna still go with my heart, and I'm gonna go 2-1 Leicester as well.
Okay.
It won't be an easy game though, and I know Spurs do have a lot of injuries as well.
Yeah, and also something else, well, we'll be seeing James Maddison at Tottenham.
Yes, we will be seeing Maddison, so hopefully he doesn't play. All right, so that's our predictions. And what about Schnauzer? What's he got to say about this game? He's a Leicester fan as well, don't forget.
Tottenham Hotspur versus my team, Leicester City. Both teams are out of sorts at the moment. Tottenham haven't won in their last 5 games, and Leicester have lost their last 7 on the bounce. There's lots of things going on in the background with both teams, and this will be an exciting game. And I'm going to go for a 6-goal thriller. I'm going to go 3-3.
Okay, game number 9 is...
Aston Villa to West Ham.
What?
Aston Villa versus West Ham.
All right, for those who didn't understand that, it's Aston Villa versus West Ham United.
To the Villa pick.
Yes, at the Villa. All right, now, West Ham, they lost their last game, didn't they?
They lost against Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah. So Graham Potter, I nearly said Harry Potter again. Graham Potter has got to get some bodies in and get them playing so that they, I think he's finding it a lot tougher than he thought it might be.
There's 4. They wanted to sign Duran. They turn it down.
Yeah, they do want to sign Duran from Aston Villa. Aston Villa, they in their last league game, they won 1-0 against Everton. It was a tough game. And then they went to Europe and they played last night, didn't they?
They lost 1-0 against Monaco. And also they got draw against Arsenal 2-2.
Yes. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm going 2-1 for Aston Villa.
2-1 to the Villa. I've gone for a Villa win as well. I've gone 2-0 to the Villa.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley?
Aston Villa against West Ham United. Aston Villa coming off the back of a 1-0 loss to Monaco in the Champions League. West Ham losing their last game to Crystal Palace. I think this one will be a 3-1 win for the Villa.
Okay, guys, the last game of the weekend is game number 10.
It's Fulham versus Manchester United.
Fulham versus Manchester United. Fulham are a very, very good side. They beat us in the last game, 2-0. And Manchester United, are they finding their feet a bit, or they lost their last game as well?
They could be in Russia's zone that way.
Yeah. So where are Manchester United? They're
13th
in the league. They're up and down. Some days they're good, and some days they're not.
Man Utd are playing Europa League tomorrow night.
They are playing in the Europa League tomorrow night.
And also Spurs are playing tomorrow in Europa League against Hoffenheim in Germany.
Yeah. Right. So
Fulham are doing very well. Hits and miss some games, and they're okay.
Yeah, they're a good team, Fulham. Right. So what's your prediction for this one?
I'm going to number 1 upsetting Manchester United. They're going to lose here. 2-1 to Fulham.
2-1 to Fulham. I couldn't decide, so I sat on the fence and I've gone for a Desmond 4-goal thriller. 2-2 I've gone for.
Wesley Schnauzer!
Wesley Schnauzer, what's your prediction, mate?
The last game of the weekend is Fulham versus Manchester United. Fulham doing very well at the moment. They won their last game against Leicester City, my team. Manchester United are in 13th place and lost their last game against Brighton 3-1. However, I am going to stick my neck out and I'm going to put down a Manchester United win, 2-0 to Manchester United. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and make sure you catch us on our next video.
Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully you'll catch us on the next one. These are the Premier League predictions for week number 23.
Yes, and also we'll be at Tottenham Hotspur.
We'll be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday, so if you see us, give us a shout.
And also the Spurs fans, come on and let's give you some predictions.
Yeah, come and give your predictions on it on this relegation battle.
Oh.
Right, so we'll see you on the next one, and we'll be doing the match day vlog as well, and we've got something else coming, like a little preview before the game.
Come on, you marking foxes, let's get that 3 points, Dad.
You what, foxes?
Marking foxes.
Mighty foxes, not miking. Okay, so we'll see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.
And Laubach up the city.